Can you have the perfect day at California Adventures with no plans? Today we're going to find out. Okay, so it's 10:30, park open today at 8. We got here probably about a half an hour ago. Haven't done a whole lot yet, but we got to meet Mickey and Minnie. We got coffee. So now we're just trying to figure out where we want to go first. I think today we'll just kind of explore the park, see what we find. So let's just see what happens with our day.
Let's go on our adventure.
Let's go. When you enter Disney California Adventure, you enter here on Buena Vista Street. Now this area was designed to represent Los Angeles in the 1920s when Walt first arrived here. Here you'll be able to find things like your park maps and guest services. And right off you'll see a couple of Easter eggs, like this Oswald's gas station, which was named after Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, which was the predecessor to Mickey Mouse. And you also have Mortimer's Market, where you can find a variety of fruits and snacks. Now, Mortimer was the name that Walt originally wanted to give to Mickey Mouse, but his wife Lillian wasn't a fan, so they renamed it to Mickey. You also have the Five and Dime, which is the main merchandise store, and you might just meet a citizen of Hollywood.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Every side.
You look fabulous.
Look at me. Now, where were you up? First visit?
First visit.
Welcome. Did you just walk in for the very first time?
We were here yesterday, so technically
so
no.
First visit.
Second first
oh,
visit.
Welcome to your second first visit. There's nothing like it. Now, where are you all from?
Indiana.
Oh, that's what took so long. It's a long walk.
Yes, it is a long walk. My feet are really tired. Really tired.
Luckily, we have lovely benches all up and take a rest. Take a rest.
I plan to.
Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. Continuing with fun Easter eggs, the name of this shop is a nod to Julius, an animated cat from the 1920s short called Alice in Cartoonland. And across the way here is Elias and Company, which is a nod to Walt's father and Walt's middle name. We also have Atwater Ink and Paint, which refers to the Atwater Village District of Los Angeles, and this is an area that Walt and his animators frequented in the early days of the Disney studio. And you end here at Carthay Circle, which is inspired by the theater of the same name, where Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs had its premiere. And you can get a really cool photo with the bronze statue of Walt and Mickey. And if you head to the right from Carthay Circle, you'll enter the Grizzly Peak area of the park. This is an area that was designed originally to look like California National Parks. And here you'll find the ride Soarin', which has a really cool queue that pays tribute to several famous pilots of the past. And as you continue on, you'll come up on a really cool play area called the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. Now this is a forest-themed area that simulates trails from the redwood forest. You enter by walking through this faux redwood tree, which is really cool. It's a beautiful walk through nature, includes lots of details like here in the ground. You can see tracks from animals and leaves, and it's just a great place to allow the kiddos to burn off a lot of energy. They have rope bridges and rock walls, zip lines, slides, tons of things for your kids to climb on, climb through, and just have a great time. You'll also see several wood animal carvings, and you may even get to meet Raya from Raya and the Last Dragon. But unfortunately, she wasn't doing meet and greets at the time we were there.
So this is kind of cool. This shows you how you can date the age of a tree and just really how old some of these trees can be, especially these large ones. Each ring you can see goes further out. The dead center on there is 818 AD. That's when it first sprouted. That's really amazing when you think about it. So it's my first time here at this park, and we're in the Grizzly Peak area. Has very much like an old school family vacation, Northern California vibe with big tall trees. You got like the Wilderness Lodge kind of vibe. We just met Chip and Dale a little bit ago as we were entering in. But it's very cool. It kind of reminds me of a very outdoorsy, kind of fun family vacation vibe.
So this is the Grand Californian Hotel. If you choose to stay on Disney property, it's very cool if you have one of these rooms that literally overlooks the park. I think there's probably no other hotel in the Disney World area that's this close to the park. The Contemporary's close, and Polynesian, I mean, they're definitely walkable, but this is literally right here. So this is Grizzly Bear Run, which we didn't plan to do today. We actually brought rain ponchos with us, and they're not currently in our park bag because apparently we're amateurs and don't know how to do Disney. But we didn't plan to come over here today, but it's only a 5-minute wait, so we figured why not. So if you do choose to ride this, you might want to bring ponchos or a change of shoes, which we normally do. And they do have some lockers right here that you can rent, that you can put things in. Unfortunately today we also don't have our change of shoes because again, we didn't plan to do this, so might not be the smartest decision we've made all day, but we're still gonna do it. So quick update on the locker situation. You have up to 2 hours for free, and then after that they charge you $7, I think. Yep. So that's nice to be able to have an option to put your goods in so they don't get wet. Now we'll see you next time. We probably won't look as fresh and clean. We'll be a little wet. Bye. Hi. Hello. So we just got off Grizzly Bear Run. It wasn't too bad. We definitely got a couple of hits. My right side is a little bit wet. Also my hair on the left side, but not nearly as bad as I thought it might be, which is nice. Managed to save my shoes from getting soaked.
More or less.
Yeah. But one thing we didn't expect was that this ride was to remind us of the teacups. It had a lot of spinning. The boats just kept turning and turning, and I felt like we were on the Mad Hatter Tea Party. But
it was fun. It would be good on a really hot day. Unfortunately, the sun is kind of in or out today, but hopefully we'll dry off and enjoy the rest of our afternoon.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm too wet, so should be an okay rest of the day. Okay, so we just got churros. Disney loves their churros, apparently. There are an unlimited number of churro carts here, it seems.
Seems like it.
But then we saw this one was the maple bacon churro, and we couldn't resist. Got all that delicious bacon.
Breakfast churros.
Could be a breakfast, yeah. Except it's the afternoon. Nobody knows. Is that worth the calories and the sugar?
It's real sweet, but yeah, it's good.
My turn to try it. Got a little of the caramel sauce that's in there.
Maple. Maple.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's real good. Okay, Disney. The churro could have made me a believer. I've never had one before. But this is a quality churro. This is back in the Grizzly Peak area. A little churro cart as you go past the Redwood Creek play area for kids. So I don't know if this is a special flavor that's limited. I'm guessing it probably is. But if you're here, check it out. You won't regret it. Okay, we're coming up here on Pixar Pier. Oh look, the toy soldiers are out. Let's go see what they're doing.
Do you think you have what it takes to become one of us? That's more than I can. Well, then you are in luck, because today we are seeking new toy recruits. Then, show them what it takes. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Get those legs higher. What are you doing?
Make magic, sir!
You were making magic. Do you think this is some kind of Mickey Mouse operation we're running here? I should say not. Back to cracking those checkers. Well, good old flat feet. Don't know about that one. That's right. Soldier. Now, what are you doing?
Let's do more cowbell, sir!
More cowbell!
Move it back into formation before you find yourself on eBay. These soldiers.
Well, that was so fun. That was a great way to come into Pixar Pier by seeing the Toy Story soldiers.
Get down! Get down!
Oh, the Ferris wheel.
Here it is, guys. The Wheel of Death.
So I'm not quite sure what the big deal is on this ride. It doesn't look that intimidating, but every video I've seen, people are screaming and freaking out. At some point, we'll be on it. We'll hopefully see what the big deal is.
So Pixar Pier was recently reimagined in 2018 to what it is today. It actually opened as Paradise Pier and was based on the style of Victorian boardwalks that were once found along the coast of California, similar to Santa Monica Pier and Santa Cruz Boardwalk. So this area now features a lot of our favorite Pixar characters such as Toy Story, The Incredibles. There's little hints and Easter eggs in the land to a lot of the Pixar shorts. So we're going to explore and see what we can find. There's also lots of really cool billboards here, reminding you to keep your pier beautiful with Nemo and Friends. I guess that's Dory and Friends on that one. There's little Miguel and Coco. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but the tops of all of the umbrellas look like the Pixar ball. But right now, we're going to go ride The Incredibles. We just got a lightning lane for that. That's available right now. Looks like the standby queue is 30 minutes. So we're going to go check it out. I heard this is a really fun ride.
Five, four, three, two, one, go!
And they're off. Like all good boardwalks, they have some arcade games here you can play. Looks like it's $5 a token if you want to play the arcade games. It's not horrible, I guess. It's a little pricey for me, but...
And it requires cash, which we do not
Oh,
have.
cash. Okay, well.
Cash only.
Good to know. Bring cash if you want to play arcade games. Hey, Matt. Now that you're over here to see this, are you more scared of the swinging cars?
No, not really. I mean, it looks like it swings a good bit, but I mean, it's secure. You're not going anywhere. Somebody just screamed.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. That is a lot more swinging. Lord help us. That's a lot happening right now.
Last time we came here, it was my first time on this ride. We got on the regular.
Okay, so we just found out it goes around twice.
Yeah.
Climbing up.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you wait 30 minutes. You hope you get
Yeah, exactly.
a little bit of time.
It's not too bad. I mean, you feel a little bit, but
Yeah. So
I've
far,
seen
so good.
videos of people screaming and crying. Don't know about that.
So we had a little bit of an issue with our microphones on the stay, but what's a good video without a good montage? So enjoy a few images here of Pixar Pier. So Inside Out is one of my favorite Pixar movies and actually pretty underrated in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you love Inside Out? Who's your favorite character? Who can you relate to the most? Let us know in the comments below. So one of the main merchandise locations here at Pixar Pier is this store called Knick Knacks. And Knick Knacks, the name itself is an Easter egg because it is a Pixar short from the late 80s. And in here you can find all kinds of merchandise from your favorite Pixar movies such as WALL-E, Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story, Monsters Inc. They have Ratatouille, Coco, pretty much anything you can think of as a Pixar movie. They have some merchandise in here related to it. And it's just a really cool store just to go and look around. When we were here, they had a live artist doing some animations, which was really cool to see. They also have a ton of like animated artwork just on display around the store for you to take a look at. So I highly recommend just stopping in, and even if you don't buy anything, just take a look and see what's in here. It's a very cool store.
Hollywood Studios? I thought we were in California. How did we get in Florida?
So if you head to the left from Carthay Circle, you'll come into Hollywood Land. Now this land is really cute. It has Monsters Inc. ride in here. It also has this animation building. And this is a great place to just go in, sit down, take in some air conditioning for a little bit. They have various couches and chairs around that you can just lay back and relax and enjoy some animation. They have a place in here where you can meet Anna and Elsa. And there's also the Animation Academy where you can learn to draw a character. And if you don't know how to draw, don't worry. The Disney Animator leads you step by step through the process.
Okay, so we just left the Animation Academy. Really fun experience. We drew Baby Groot from Guardians 3. This one's mine, and this one's Matt's. It's real fun. If this is something that you want to do, I do recommend coming and checking it out early. There's a marquee over there with all the characters they draw throughout the day. There's a bunch of different ones. They all start at different times. I would also recommend trying to get here early and get in a spot because the line for Baby Groot at least was pretty long. But we were all able to fit in there, and it's just a little fun souvenir that you get to take home, and it's free.
I just want to leave you with this thought. It's just been a sort of a dress rehearsal. We're just getting started.
So we ended our night by watching the World of Color 1 show. This was a fantastic show with lots of different colors and dancing waters. This takes place back at Pixar Pier, and they do shut down some of the rides for the show. Now, a couple of tips if you want to make this show a priority. They do offer a virtual queue. You can join this at noon through the Disneyland app. And I will say it does get very busy back here. There's no seating. It just looked like standing room only. There are some benches around in the area, but to get those benches, you do have to get there probably an hour before the show starts. So just keep that in mind if you want to catch the show. Also, on the night we were there, they did offer the show at 2 different times. The first show is definitely the most busy, and then the crowd clears out. So if you want a better viewing area, stick around to the second showing. We hope you enjoyed touring Disney's California Adventure with us. Now go watch our videos from Avengers Campus and Disneyland.
That's a wrap on our day here at Disney's California Adventure. I hope you've enjoyed following along with us. And if you did, please like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any other adventures.
See you real soon.
Bye, Mickey! Let's go.
Bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye now! Bye! Thanks for visiting! Are they gone yet? Can I quit smiling now?
Yeah, my cheater.
Good, my cheeks were killing me!